don't know you like that, but I'm coming on top.
That's right.
You call yourself a dark horse, and you were definitely when it started. You would think you're going. Like, why are we still playing the underdog role?
I like it. I like it. It was cool. I liked it when I first read the article by Mike, and I thank you, Mike. Appreciate that one. I liked the article, and I was like, man, I like the notion of being like the underdog, or like the person where that people least expect to be the pop out, and here I am. So yeah, dark horse to start out, but now I'm in the finals, and we'll see what that horse turns into. Yeah, exactly that, and I'm ready to take it away from take it all the way, take the title come August 1st against Logan Storley. As we know, he's a one-dimensional fighter. He's nothing like Jason Jackson. Jason Jackson is a mixed, well-rounded fighter, and so I don't want to say that I'm discounting Logan Storley's grappling, his wrestling, or anything like that. But that's all I got to worry about is his wrestling.
So you guys have radio show and based on Long Beach to Logan Story. What's a vibe around you this week? What are you feeling?
Am I gonna fight him? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna actually fight him. That's how it feels. I guess he's more of a laid back dude, and I don't feel like he wants to fight. If that makes sense. Like, he's coming, and I guess that's just the way he is. He's not a talkative person. He's coming. This is business. I come in to do business, but this is how I conduct business. And when I look at someone like that, it's more like, are you really here? Are you ready? Are you actually ready? Do you know what you're getting yourself into? Do you know who you're actually going against? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm ready to fight you. If whoever goes into the cage, again, it doesn't matter who it is. But if it is Logan Storley, and if he actually does want to fight, then yeah, like I said, I'm going to take it away from him. Not in the third, not in the fourth, not in the fifth. No, the first 2 rounds, he's gone. No, never that. Never that. Never that. Yeah.
Your reaction to seeing that belt yesterday was really cool. It's kind of like kid again. Could you say that's about correct?
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was thinking about it right now, man. What a blessing, honestly, to see how that belt shine, and then to see my name as in one of the two names that would possibly go on there. I was like again, I'm living in the I'm living in the dream of my reality, or whatever it's however you would say it. But this is my reality now, and I've been saying it since the beginning of the year, and now it's finally here. And now I'm finally fighting for the title. So it's like, wow, to see the belt, I was just like, oh, beautiful, right?
Last one for me. This is important. So after your first PFL win, you thank God and talk about how you're pursuing the sport full time, finally, and how you were, just pursuing MMA. You wanted to represent Haiti. Just look back on that moment now after that win over Eric Alaquin. How does it feel, man? You're here.
Right. All glory to God. Yes. Yep, all glory to God. Yeah, and I still want to and I still am representing Christ, and then representing Haiti. Like I said, America, I am American, and like I say, I love America, and if America needs me, I'm here. I'm ready to do it. But I would say America has enough champions, and I want to be a champion and a light and a hope for Haiti right now. So that's why I would say that's why I am representing Haiti right now. And again, there's a lot of Haitian Americans that are in the same place that I am. So I want to represent that big culture itself. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You and Dakota Ditchler both got something in common. Never lost. She said after the big win, she said her main career goal is to never lose that zero. Is that something you can relate to? Is that also your main career goal, or do you value, belts and all that more than that even?
No, I never want to lose. Never want to lose. Have you ever lost something like that? Oh yeah, it's horrible. And I don't know. Have you ever done like one-on-one sport where towards it's just you have it's yeah exactly. It's not a team sport where towards you losing like it was my teammate. Oh, it's the lineman. That's why we lost. No, this is fighting, and it's you versus the other person. So when you lose, it's like, bro, who can you blame other than yourself? You have to. It's what you did. It's what you did. It's the outcome that you put in there, and you lost. And now you have to go home and deal with that loss. So I put in work nonstop just so that I can keep my I'm going to keep my O. And yeah, that is one of the main goals, but I don't ever see myself losing that O because of the hard work, so I don't think of it, if that makes sense. I don't think of myself ever losing. I've gone through the simulations in my head of how I could lose, but I don't see myself losing. So, yeah, I never want to lose my O, for sure. That is a goal, too.
And it's cool to watch, your stock rise throughout the tournament, you get followers, fans all over the place. So, with this win, getting the belt and all that money, does that put you up there with, Dakota and Francis to one of the faces of the promotion?
I hope so. I think this is like my breakout party. You know what I mean? Like this is what it is. This is like, okay, he said it. He's saying it. He's doing it. Oh, he meant it. Oh, he did it. You know what I mean? He did it. And now, once I win that belt, once I have that crown, I'm gonna be continuously talking my confidence. I want to say talking my crap. I'm talking my confidence. I'm talking my reality of what I tell you, of how I feel it and how I see it and how it's going to be. I'm telling you, I'm going to be the PFL welterweight 2025 tournament champion come August 1st. I will be that, and I will become the face of the PFL as well. One of the faces, I should say, of the PFL.
And then I know you're all focused on this finals here, but have you put any thought into 2026 season, or if you want to fight Ramazan to unify the titles?
I want to fight everybody. I want to fight absolutely everybody. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I don't want to fight any, at this point, I don't want to fight any give-me's. Does that make sense? I don't want to fight any give-me's. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, that was an easy fight. You could say it was, but I don't want there to be a question that there was. You know what I mean? I want to fight like the stars, the people who had the experience, the people who are up there. I've been fighting only people with more wins, double my record so far. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do any more no gimmies ever. I want to fight people who will actually contribute to my winning record. We got Ramazan, yes. We have Omolatov. We have Shamil. We have all those guys. I want to fight every single one of them. I mean, who else from the Bellator, from the welterweight? I don't really know anyone other than Jason Jackson, and I just beat him. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. I want the big names. Yep. Thank you, brother. Go ahead, Mike. Oh, Mike as well.
Silverback Nation, will they be present?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. They are going to be here. They're going to be here loud, and they're proud, and they're ready to push me into victory.
I've seen a couple already on the iconic Atlantic City Boardwalk. THAD, Styles, I've been asking, imposing your will on Mr. Storley. I mean, what does that look like to us Friday night?
Dominating the fight, making sure that when I do knock him down, I finish it out. I will knock him down. I will. I'm gonna touch him a lot of times. Logan Storley doesn't move his head enough, so I'm going to knock him down. And it's gonna be one-sided. I know, I cannot stress this enough. I know what to expect. You know what to expect. I don't have to just say I know what to expect. You, as fight fans, know what to expect when it comes to Logan Storley. I would say his last opponents know what to expect when it comes to Logan Storley. I'm very sad. I shouldn't say sad. I'm like, you see the fight and you're disappointed. Like his last fight with Kikuchi. That third round, if Kikuchi didn't turn back around and try to re-engage as he was grabbing his leg, it would have been back up. And then it would have been me fighting Kikuchi right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to go back and engage while you're ready to shoot for my legs again. I'm going to wait. I'm about to get up. It's time for me to punch on you again. You know what I mean? I know what to expect. You want my legs. I'm not going to give you my legs. I'm going to give you my fist. I'm going to give you a kick if you want my legs. I'm going to give you a knee if you keep going down. I'm going to give you an uppercut if you keep looking down. So it's not going to be me engaging. I'm not going to engage in wrestling. I'm going to do complete anti-wrestling, and that's exactly what it is. Anti-wrestling, imposing my will, putting him on his back foot, me stepping forward the entire time. I'm taking him center of the cage. If I have to move around, let's not be stupid. Let's move around. But majority of the fight, I'm going to be imposing my will on my front foot.
The fight goes a few rounds. You haven't been there at 5 yet. Any thoughts of that? Conditioning, whatnot, the way you've been training? I'm sure you're prepared. What are your thoughts on that? And part 2 of that, Mr. Storley does get you down to the mat. Any fear of hopping right up and what you got to go from there?
No, no fear there. He doesn't have jiu-jitsu. Getting right back up, and just like I did with Jackson, took him down. He took me down, got right back up. You're not gonna hold me down if I don't want to be held down, and I'm not going to 4 to 5 rounds. So I can't answer that question.
One more here. It's a two-parter, real quick. Boardball call, iconic. We talked about it a little bit. Tell the folks at home a little bit what it's like to fight in that arena, and favorite thing you've done so far in Atlantic City in a few days, besides free.
I'm excited to be a part of history. I'm excited to be fighting in such a big, iconic, like you say, Boardwalk Hall, Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall, and becoming the first Haitian to have such a prestigious professional title. I'm also excited to be that first as well. So I'm excited, and let me see. What's been exciting being here? I mean, I've met a lot of Haitians, and I've been able to speak a lot of Creole here, so that's been fun. You know, it's always fun to be able to speak my language with others who only speak the language. So I'm like more practicing out here, so it's pretty cool as well. So I would say that's a highlight. Other than that, I mean, it's Atlantic City. Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
Do you think your career path was sent about the PFL, the opportunities that the promotion gives every fighter with this world tournament, and just where you come from the beginning to where you're at now?
If you say, I feel like it correlates with what I say, who I am. If you say you're the best, you say you're going to beat the best, with this one shot tournament format, this should be perfect for you. One shot, you're the best. It's like, okay, I know when I'm going to fight. I know who I'm going to fight. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is who I am, and I'm just going to continuously fight because I say I'm the best, and it's just one shot. So every time I get past this guy, I'm on to the next one, and then it's on to the next one, then it's on to the next one. So it's I'm ready to be on to the next one after this. So I love this format with the way I am and who I say I am.
You talk about this sport just being a one versus one type sport. There's something about this sport when a fighter comes in and they say everything, they believe everything, and they do everything. And you've done that each and every step leading into this. Can you talk about what that means to not only believe it, say it, and then go out and do it?
I feel like the new age, the manifestation thing, but how can you really manifest anything if you're not actually putting in the work to manifest it? You know what I mean? We say we want to build a shelf. There's so many parts to it. I'm trying to correlate this with the career. Sorry, I'm going to use examples. Okay, we want to build a shelf. We order the shelf, but you have to actually put the shelf together. You order off of Amazon, you see what you want, and this is what I want. I want to become a champion. This is what I want my shelf to be. But once the shelf comes in, you have to actually assemble it. You actually have to work hard before it becomes that shelf, before you become that champion. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I've been putting in the work, and all the work that I've been putting in has been the steps and the tools for me to become the champion. So I know exactly what I'm doing because I'm being led by God. And I know I'm being led by God because I put God first. And because I put God first, I am not lost in this journey. I know exactly where I'm going, and I know that at the end of it, it's going to be that shelf that I bought, or that I thought I bought, or that I wanted to buy off of Amazon, if that makes sense. I'm saying Amazon.
I know your plans, I know your goals. What does THAD Gene being world champion mean to not just the PFL, but the sport of mixed martial arts?
Someone new and exciting has just hopped on the scene, and he's ready to take over everything. I'm not the boring fighter. I'm the fighter that you want to see. I'm the fighter that you want to tune in and watch. I'm the fighter that you want to see win or lose. It doesn't matter. I want you to watch me, and that's exactly what it is. So THAD Gene popping up on the scene, the Silverback Nation has now come in, and we're coming in full force, and we're coming in ready to take over absolutely everything. Again, we're not, and the great words of Conor McGregor, we're not here to take part, we're here to take over, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to take over everything. So it's exactly why it's so important for me to become the champion. Because I am the next up. I am the most exciting. I am the one that you want to see. I am the one that you want to be behind when it comes in this mixed martial arts game.
Well, on the topic of Silverback Nation here, your nickname Silverback. How did that come to be, and how do you embody that
It was a lucid dream I had. So I had a dream, not a dream. Okay, let's go before that. I had to write down it was an amateur event, and I had to write down a nickname. And I was going to be Black Mamba. I was like, okay, who doesn't want to be Black Mamba? We all love Kobe, right? We all love Kobe. I want to be Black Mamba. But I had a teammate within the gym that my master, sensei at the time, he saw me write down Black Mamba, say, hey, no, that's what's his name? That's so-and-so's nickname. I was like, oh, definitely don't want to be that guy. And I don't want him to think that I want to be like him. And I know you get your nicknames usually from someone else and what they do, but I was like, nope, it's me, and I want to carry this on into the future of my life. So I want to think of this. So I was praying constantly to God. I was like, God, who am I? Who am I? What should my nickname be? Again, I go to God with everything. So I was praying, and I think the next 2 to 3 days, I get this lucid dream where I am in the streets, we're walking, and I'm in the middle, and on the left side of me, there's an albino gorilla, silverback, and then there's on the right side is your black silverback, and I just felt just swell up power, and I was like, I'm the silverback, and this is who I am. I'm going to embody it, and that's what it's been. And I woke up, and I was like, I'm the silverback. And so, yeah, and it's been great so far.
Mindset while in a cage. Where did this confidence and mindset stem from?
From Christ and the Bible. I feel like me as a believer, personally, if you truly say you're a believer, then you believe in the Bible wholeheartedly. And I believe in the Bible wholeheartedly. I mean, Christ says all the time, do not be afraid. I'm going with you. I'll be with you. And with something like this, you think about it. You're humans. We're humans. We're all humans. I'm going against another human. But I got God on my side, the Creator. How can I be scared? People say, who do you belong to? I belong to the kingdom of God. Kingdom of God. How can I be scared when I go into the cage? How can I not be so full of confidence after saying something like that and putting all the work that I've put in? The confidence is not misguided, if that makes sense to you. It's real. It's backed by something bigger than me. No problem, brother.
Just listening to Don Davis or Jonathan Coachman talk about you really shows, I think, how the PFL feel about you. They talk about, your skills within the cage, but also the infectious personality out of the cage. How does it feel to have the entire promotion? It really does just feel like pushing you like in a promotional way.
It's a blessing. Truly, it is a blessing. It is. Because, like I say, I know who I am and I know who I want to be. And it's great to see other people see that as well and understand that as well. So when I see such prominent figures in the league pushing me, it's like, yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm saying what I'm supposed to be saying. I'm not talking out of my rear end. I'm actually, speaking out of confidence for a real reason.
One more technical note, going back and watching the Jackson fight again, I thought you did a really good job with the lead hand and the lead leg. When you're looking at offense to throw against a guy who said in Logan Thorne is just going to come forward and wrestle with you, is there a hesitancy to throw a bunch of offense because the wrestling coming back at you, or trying to use those weapons at range to keep that?
I think it's even more important to use those weapons. When you let someone like a wrestler get in their groove, get in their distance, and you're not using your lead side of your body, is when they get to be able to close this distance much easier. They're not afraid of what's to come because there's nothing being thrown. And if nothing's being thrown, if you're not throwing them off their rhythm, then they're taking you down, or you're in a grappling sequence the entire time. So I would say you'll see more of a utilization of my lead hand and my lead foot when it comes to this fight, and making sure that I disrupt Logan Storley's timing to want to take me down and wanting or when he wants to go in and close the distance.
And then last one for me, Jackson, but having face-to-face, you had a ton of erosion around it. You win that fight, you meet a former Bellator champion. How do you reset and refocus and say, hey, that was a big fight, we won, but that's the semifinal. This is fun.
I don't think I reset. I think I'm riding it now. I should say I'm not resetting anything. I feel like this is the momentum you want to ride, right? I beat a former Bellator champion. Logan Storley is also, I guess, interim Bellator champion. I beat the harder side of the bracket. Let's be honest. If I was in Logan Storley's case and he was in my case, it'd be me against Jason Jackson. Let's be honest, right? It'd be me and Jackson in the finals. So I don't think that. Again, I'm not discounting Logan Storley, but I went through the hardest side of the bracket. I beat the former champion. I beat the difficult, more difficult opponents. You know what I mean? So I'm riding this wave going into this next fight, knowing that, feeling that, and using that to my advantage and my confidence when it comes into this fight.
As you said that, like to him about the confidence as you're striding down, like you're not gonna, it's not really a reset. Does that to a fact that at your undefeated record, you're just coming in this year with more confidence than ever?
Yeah, I feel like my confidence is already at a high. Like, I don't think there's anything that could bring the confidence even higher than where it is now. It's just more of like, I guess, I'm cruising. I'm using that wave to continue cruising. You know what I mean? I'm already at my peak of confidence. I'm just cruising. You know, I'm going to continue cruising. I'm not going down. I'm not going any higher up. I'm just cruising. You know, I'm not flying too close to the sun, and I'm not getting hit by the waves. I'm cruising. I'm soaring.
Or as your social media grows now, and more young children they're trying to basically learn from you, what is your message to them? Basically explaining to them that you can keep going, and like for the people that are trying to do MMA, like what is your message to them?
Me personally, put God first. Put God first. I mean, like, you see where I am now, and you see the confidence that I have now. I've been explaining it, and I've been trying to explain it. I put God first. It's nothing. I mean, you see the Muslims as well. They do the same thing. You know, they do the same thing. Of course, it's a different religion, but on my side of Christianity, I put Christ first. I put Christ first. Don't knock it. Don't discount it. Don't sell it. It is what it is. I put God first. And that's the main thing I could tell you. You have a goal, put God first, and actually work at it. Don't be no lazy bum. Work at it. Put the work in that it requires. You say you want to be the best? Well, that takes some really pretty hard work. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. Don't say you want to be the best, and then when you see the work that it comes with, you're like, oh, please just hand it to me. Get out of here. You're pathetic. That's nothing. You know, you don't really deserve it. So yeah, put God first, but actually put in the work ethic as well. Word.